When Amaka first met Emeka, she believed she had finally found the man she could build a home with. He was caring, hardworking, and always made her feel safe. But after some years, Emeka started changing. He became quieter. He came home late more often. Even small questions started causing arguments. Amaka noticed the change, but she kept telling herself that marriage was not always going to be perfect. One afternoon, her friend finally said something Amaka didn't want to hear. "Amaka, you need to pay attention to what is happening in your marriage." Amaka became defensive. "My husband is not perfect, but he loves me." Her friend looked at her quietly. "I'm not asking you to leave him. I'm asking you to stop ignoring the signs."
That night, Amaka saw messages on her husband's phone from another woman. At first, she thought it might be innocent, but as she read the conversation, she realized they had been secretly communicating for some time. Her heart sank. She had trusted this man completely, and suddenly she was questioning everything she thought she knew about her marriage. She didn't scream or cause a scene. She simply sat on the edge of the bed, trying to understand what she had discovered.
The next morning, Amaka decided she would finally ask him the truth. She wasn't looking for a fight. She wanted an honest answer. But instead of explaining himself calmly, Emeka became angry and blamed her for always looking for problems. Amaka realized that something was seriously wrong, and she knew she could no longer pretend everything was fine. The next morning, Amaka decided she would finally ask him the truth. She wasn't looking for a fight. She wanted an honest answer. But instead of explaining himself calmly, Emeka became angry and blamed her for always looking for problems. Amaka realized that something was seriously wrong, and she knew she could no longer pretend everything was fine. After receiving advice from someone she trusted, Amaka decided it was time to have one final conversation with her husband. She didn't shout. She didn't insult him. She simply sat him down and told him how deeply his actions had hurt her. Amaka looked at him and said, "I love you, and I don't want our marriage to end. But I cannot continue living like this. If you want this marriage, you have to end your relationship with that woman completely. I will not compete with another woman for my own husband. If you choose her, then you will have to leave this marriage." For a moment, the room was completely quiet. Then Emeka lowered his head and apologized. He admitted that he had made a terrible mistake and that he had taken his wife's love and patience for